chose the Army. One whole side of my family was all coal miners, every one of them. And the other side of my family, well, they were military, but they were also the drug dealers. And I watched them all go to prison. When I was a kid, I can remember watching coal trucks push cars off the bridges during the coal mine strike in the DU Rubber Creek area. When I come home during college, I can remember seeing the picket lines, knowing that every one of my uncles was one of those picket lines. But for 24 years, I lived in a bubble. And it was all about the military. If you wasn't a light airborne sapper, I really didn't want to talk to you. Everybody that my wife dealt with were military spouses. Everybody my kids dealt with were military brats. And we lived on this military base. And it was all about the military. And for 24 years, I did everything that the military asked me to do. I have 4 combat deployments under my belt. I have deployed, and I have seen some pretty amazing things, and I've seen some pretty rough things, and I've had to participate in some pretty rough things. We did this because we believed that we were fighting so that these people in these other countries could get a sliver of the amazing things that we get in the United States of America. And you lose, it's reality, I'm a combat soldier. You lose some people that are close to you, people that you look up to as brothers. And the only way you're able to justify that is when you say they died for a good cause, they died fighting for this country. And then you retire from the military and you go home. And you realize that it was all bullshit. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a polished politician. Things will come out of my mouth sometimes and you might go, did he really just say that? And it is what it is. I say what I gotta say, and if you don't like it, tough. I'm willing to debate, but make no mistake about it, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. But I come home and I realize that my brothers died for a false story. The United States of America is not the greatest country in the world. We're not the greatest country because we can whip somebody. Homelessness is throughout this nation. We don't offer decent health care for our people like others do. The opioid epidemic is ripping us apart, and we're doing very little to address it. So what did my brothers die for? And that's what drives me crazy. Because we deserve better. I started a non-profit organization when I finally got back to West Virginia, and it was called LEAD, Logan Empowerment Action and Development Community Organization. And what we did was we tried to send kids to school with new shoes on their feet. When I was in Afghanistan, that's what saved my life. We would give shoes to the children, and eventually, after yelling, backsheesh, backsheesh, and the kids would come running, and we'd send them on back to the truck, we'd take their ragged shoes off, which was usually a flip-flop and another type of shoe. We'd put the shoes on their feet, and after a while, the village elder would come out, and my interpreter would say, that's the village elder. And he would invite us into his mud hut, and we would share a meal. And from that day forward, the village accepted us, and that saved our lives. So when we come back from Afghanistan, it just seemed like the thing that needed to be done in our own backyard. Because that's what angered me, ladies and gentlemen, is I come home from spending 24 years defending this nation, and we have children in our own backyard that have it worse than the children I saw in Iraq and Afghanistan. In Iraq and Afghanistan, the children are absolutely living in extreme poverty. But the village will raise a child. In America, that's not how it is. Because of the drug epidemic that we have going on. The parents are lost. And the grandparents are trying to raise these children, and they're doing it on Social Security, where they're already cutting their medicine in half. And that's the reality. I got 40 kids right now in Boone County, West Virginia, that we know must be removed from their homes. But we don't have no place to put them. So they'll stay. That's reality.
That sickens me. I can't accept it. So we do these things. And we send kids to school with new shoes on their feet. And then what we do is we try to get the communities involved. Let's all get together. Let's do community gardens. Let's all get together and walk the streets and fill these bags full of litter. Let's go into the creeks and let's pull over 1,000 tires out of the creeks. Let's start a soup kitchen and let's feed 10,000 people. And that's what we did. And then I said to myself, we've done what we can do. I need to get the help of the local leaders who every once in a while would show up and we picked all these tires out of the creeks and then stand in front of there and act like they were out there in the creeks with us digging up these tires. They wasn't. But they were to take pictures. So I went to them and I said, can you help? 1 out of every 4 houses is an abandoned, dilapidated structure or a burned out structure. Can you help me? It's killing the property values. It's making people prisoners because they can't sell their home and move. They got to stay there because they can't get nothing but pennies on the dollar because the next door neighbor's house has a burned out structure for the last 35 years. And I got told to shut my mouth and let leaders do what leaders do, and I needed to just continue picking up trash. And I will be damned if I ever let anyone throw around the term leader loosely. I have led men under fire in combat, and I will not let anybody call themselves a leader when they have no concept of what that word means.